Hey everyone, so today we're going to be setting up the Mr. Stacky. This is the 5-layer garden tower for vertical gardening, and this is pretty much what comes in the box. So you have the base plate, which catches all the water. In my case, I have 5 tiers and some instructions. So as you can see here, it's pretty straightforward. If you want, you can go up to 10. It seems like the max recommended is 10 planters. I would probably recommend the center support if you do go to 10. The center support is not included, by the way. This is just an example. It's just a 1-inch PVC pipe that'll go down the middle, and that kind of helps it provide some additional support. But overall, this is fairly simple to set up. So each tier, let me move you in closer. Each tier looks like this. It's got room for 4 plants per tier. And of course there are drainage holes. And the middle hole is where you would put the support pipe if you're interested. As you can see, it's a pretty good fit for a 1-inch PVC pipe. I do not plan on putting in the support. I'm only going to keep it at the 5-tier level, and I think that I should be okay and not have to worry about it topping over. The other nice thing is, this is fairly simple to set up. You start with the bottom plate right here. You can put the first one in, and as you can see, there are these hooks right here. So all you have to do is move it counterclockwise, and it locks in. And as you can see right there, that is locked in so that now it'll pick up. And once you're done, each one will just stack in opposite directions. So as you can see, here is the first one. I'm going from the top view. You just go in the opposite direction and it will line up nicely, and you just push right down. Doing it again, opposite direction, and just putting it right down. So all future slots will go in between, just like that, and it pushes right down. So I'll do the last one right here. And that is the 5-tier assembled. Now, that's it assembled right there, but let me actually show you what it looks like after we add some soil as well. So the one thing that I do recommend, because we have actually, before I do that, let me show you how easy it would be. I have this PVC pipe that I have. I probably could have had a longer one, but just to kind of show you, this thing would fit right down the middle. And the PVC pipe is right there. You could have gone away with it for maybe a little bit taller so that no dirt goes in my case. But you can see that it goes all the way to the bottom, adds a little bit more stability so that your tower doesn't topple over. Now for me, I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to start filling mine one by one. Make sure you use like a potting soil. That's a good idea so that there's more nutrients and there's less compaction when you use a potting soil versus something in ground. So what I recommend you do, put a little bit in. Whoops. Darn, already spilled some. This probably helps with the other layers first, but to try and actually push it down first so it kind of hardens up. Otherwise, you may notice that some soil may go through, especially the larger middle hole. So that's why we want to kind of push it down first. After that, We can fill it right in. I'll speed it up as I set this whole thing up. All right, so just finished loading it up. I think I've read somewhere that each tier is between 4 and 5 quarts, which tracks because I just used half a bag of potting soil, and the one that I used was 42.4 liters. So about half that bag, which tracks to about 20, 25 quarts for the entire 5 tiers. So 4 to 5 quarts per tier, and that looks pretty good. I'll start adding some plants and show you the final result. All right, this is the tier all set up with the bare roots all planted as well. I'll water this in a second, but the idea is that you water it from the top. All those holes that I showed you earlier will trickle down to the lower levels so that it doesn't flood each layer or each tier. And you also don't need to focus too much on watering all the other tiers, because watering from the top will then trickle everything down. So hopefully this process will be easy. Hope this helps everybody. Thanks everyone.